Guys, let me tell you, sometimes silence is the loudest weapon, and Sonia proved that in a way nobody saw coming. When people expected her to clap back, to reply to every rumor, to defend herself, she did the opposite. She chose silence. At first, many misunderstood it. Some laughed, saying she was too weak to respond. Others mocked her for staying quiet too long. But little did they know it was strategy. That silence was power. By giving no reaction, Sonia starved gossip of oxygen. She gave them nothing to twist, nothing to magnify, and slowly, the noise that once seemed so deafening began to die down. In the end, Sonia stood tall while her critics remained stuck in their endless arguments. Isn't it funny how silence, when used wisely, can roar louder than words? Sonia mastered that art, and it became her winning move. Now let's talk about her 1 million milestone. Guys, 1 million is not a small number. It's not something you stumble upon by accident. It represents countless hours of work, consistency, and a bond with fans who truly support you. Sonia's 1 million milestone should have been a moment of loud claps and fireworks. But instead, envy showed its face. Some tried to water it down, acting as though it wasn't significant. Others pretended to look away, as if ignoring it would erase her success. But the truth stands tall, Sonia achieved what many dream of. 1 million didn't happen overnight, it was built brick by brick, post by post, effort after effort. And no matter how people tried to dismiss it, the milestone was real. The sweetest part. While they wasted energy arguing about it, Sonia was already moving forward, proving that hard work speaks louder than bitterness. But here's the thing, success exposes people. Instead of celebrating her, some chose complaints. Isn't it strange how people's reactions reveal what's in their hearts? When Sonia hit that milestone, the pure-hearted ones rejoiced, but the envious ones complained. They acted blind, as though they couldn't see her shine. They searched for excuses to make her victory look smaller. But their bitterness did not and could not erase her achievement. In fact, it only highlighted it more. Sonia didn't beg for applause. She didn't demand recognition. She simply kept moving. And that's why she's winning. Envy doesn't pay anyone, gossip doesn't put food on the table. But Sonia's consistency and growth, that's paying her daily. At the end of the day, their complaints were just noise, and her milestone was the undeniable truth. Still, isn't it strange how people can't just let a woman shine on her own? Instead of giving Sonia full credit for her wins, they keep trying to attach her success to a man's name. Almost like they can't believe she could do it herself. But let's be real, Sonia built her empire step by step. She wasn't handed success on a platter. She worked for it, sweated for it, and her numbers prove it. So why do people keep forcing the narrative that she must have leaned on someone? Because her independence makes them uncomfortable. It scares them to admit that a woman can stand strong without leaning on anybody. But Sonia's story is living proof. She didn't need anyone to hand her milestones. She crafted her own journey. And that's what makes her independence powerful. It's not imagined, it's visible, it's undeniable, and it's solid. Now, here's where the gist gets even more interesting. Every time Sonia's name comes up, somehow Pearl's name is dragged in. But let's be honest, Sonia never created that triangle. She never initiated the comparison. Yet, it's always Pearl's supporters forcing her name into Sonia's space. Isn't that suspicious? They push it, not Sonia. And each time it happens, it looks more and more forced. Sonia has never gone out of her way to fuel that rivalry. She's busy minding her lane, building her empire, while outsiders create competitions she never signed up for. The truth is simple, Pearl's name is dragged in because people love drama, not because Sonia called for it. And the irony? Sonia doesn't even play along. She ignores it completely, proving that she's too focused on growth to get distracted by imaginary battles. The real genius of Sonia is that her calmness wasn't accidental, it was wisdom. Imagine if she had responded angrily to all the rumors. Imagine if she had thrown words back at every insult. Her words would still be twisted and dragged up today. The gossip would be bigger, the noise louder. But by staying calm, she denied her critics that opportunity. She protected her image and preserved her peace. That's a level of discipline that many can't handle. Because in this industry, scandal is the fast road to attention. People thrive on drama. But Sonia proved you don't need to create chaos to remain relevant. Her wisdom was in calmness, and that calmness saved her brand. And here's where she truly outsmarted them. While they were busy talking, Sonia was busy working. She didn't spend her energy replying to critics. She spent it building her craft. While others wasted time dragging names online, Sonia's energy was turning into results. Milestones. Achievements. Real growth. Isn't that the sweetest twist? The talkers got stuck in circles, while Sonia was already steps ahead. She showed us the power of focus. The people who stay consistent and invest their energy wisely are the ones who truly win. Gossip pays nobody, but Sonia's work pays her every single day. It's even more remarkable when you look at her discipline. In an industry where scandal is often the shortcut to fame, Sonia rejected that path. She refused to use controversy to trend. She didn't chase cheap attention. She focused on her projects, her consistency, her connection with fans. That's harder, because it's a longer road. But that's also why her legacy will last longer. People won't remember Sonia for scandals, they'll remember her for her craft. And isn't that rare today? That discipline sets her apart. It shows that self-control, even in the middle of noise, is still the true key to lasting success. And maybe this is why her wins shake people so much. Every time Sonia achieves something, it raises the bar. It forces people to ask why their favorites aren't doing the same. That's where the discomfort begins. Instead of admitting Sonia has raised the standard, some people choose gossip as a way to cope. It's easier to argue than to face the truth that someone else is ahead. Sonia's growth doesn't just make her shine, it challenges others. It exposes laziness, it reveals inconsistencies, it forces comparisons that not everyone likes. And that's why her wins always shake the table harder than most. Because her success isn't just about her, it puts pressure on the entire space to step up. At the end of the day, the bigger picture is clear. Sonia's silence, her independence, her milestones, and her discipline are all pieces of a bigger legacy. While others are distracted by gossip, she's focused on growth. While others argue, she earns. While others chase quick attention, she builds lasting relevance. Isn't that powerful? Sonia proved that you don't always need to fight to win. Sometimes calmness is the loudest strength. Sometimes silence is the most powerful response. And most importantly, consistency beats drama every single time. So when we look back, Sonia didn't just protect her image, she protected her future. She didn't just silence critics, she built something bigger. Her wins are proof, her discipline is proof, her journey is proof. And the legacy she's building, that will last long after today's noise fades away. Sonia's story is the gist that teaches us all, while others shout, walk quietly. While others drag, keep moving. And eventually, the results will speak so loudly that nobody can deny them. That's the real power Sonia carries. And that's why, no matter how loud the noise gets, Sonia always has the last laugh.